Hi, I'm Mike,
And I'm Jenna.
and we are part of the Rural Montana family. And the two of us are going on a road trip to camp in Yellowstone National Park. Let's go! We are in Virginia City, and here is a Tesla Model 3 plugged into one of those juice boxes, and hopefully we can plug into the other one and get some charge. We're doing actually pretty good. We had a green line going up all the way to the max there as we were driving in here, so we should get plenty of miles to make it to West Yellowstone. Now we still got 207 max, 176 average, and 129 minimum still to go. So pretty good. We were averaging 3.3 miles per kilowatt hour. That's pretty good. And so far we have driven 223.3 miles. And it shows there basically 75%. So we'll see if we can plug in here. And and get some charge out of this charger here. So the Tesla just left, so we waited for them to leave since they had to load up 3 people and a dog. All right, we're plugged in, and there we go, it's blinking. Perfect. So let's look at this here. Yeah, just an enelX juice box. People said they scanned the code there, but that's not needed. And there's a nice storage place for this. That's where it goes. There we go. All right, we'll stretch it a little bit here, but it works. It's charging, so it's all good. And we're gonna check in on PlugShare for that too. Shows here 8 kilowatts, so pretty good. We'll be here probably for an hour, so we get free 8 kilowatts here for an hour. Pretty cool. Maybe we're even here a little bit longer, we'll see. We've been walking around Virginia City and had some super tasty ice cream here at the creamery. And it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it started getting darker and darker, and eventually it started pouring down, and we ran back to the car. And now we waited about 15 minutes or so, and finally the rain stopped. So we're still plugged in here. It's still showing 7 kilowatts, which we actually got the car turned on, so the cabin air conditioning is on, cabin heat and cabin AC is working, so it's keeping it at a nice 73 degrees inside. It cooled off on the outside. It came down from like the upper 80s to 65 now with the rain. So, but in any event, this charger here provides us with almost 8 kilowatts. 244 volts, that is the 31.5 amps right there. That is really good. That is all this car can take. I believe this charger is actually a 40 amp charger. At least that is what it says on the side there. So we're up to 84.4% or 84.5 right now, state of charge. So we gained about 10% here. And so we got 205 miles max, 174 average, and a minimum of 142. So we're definitely good to reach our destination even with this detour right here. So at this point we just need to unplug and get going again. Plug and coil it up and plug it in there. There we go. Some juice box from enelX. Let's close the door and off we go. we made it to Island Park. That's where we're camping, which is just about 20 miles south of West Yellowstone, where the west entrance is to the national park. So, looks pretty good here. We got 141 max, 120 average, minimum of 98 left, just about 55% showing there. So that little extra charge in Virginia City was really cool. And we drove 311.3 miles to get here on an average of 3.5 miles per kilowatt hour. So the 3.5 miles is thanks to having to go a little bit slower on the Montana side, following some big rigs and travel trailers. So the speed limit was 70, but we pretty much went about 65, 66 miles an hour instead. So that helped. And then in Idaho, it was 65 anyway. So that helped to bring that up. And that's why we did so great here. So this is really cool. So no problem. We still got plenty of charge to drive over to West or in the park. Also, there's a new hotel here in town. At Max Inn. The first Max Inn burned down, and then I guess the second one was the one we had that was torn down, and now there's a new hotel. And according to PlugShare, they have some level 2 chargers there. It says parking free. It lists all the things you can do there. It doesn't say for patrons only or for guests only. So I would assume if we go over there and hang out for an hour to get a little bit more juice, they don't mind. Maybe we'll even have some food there. There's I believe an ice cream shop, a coffee place or something there. Maybe even a restaurant. So maybe we can eat dinner there and charge up even more. And then tomorrow we will go on into the park, and there we'll start locating all the chargers. And that will be a different video where we'll show all the chargers that we found in the park and just ride around the park. So if you would travel to Yellowstone, you could check out that video so you can see the actual location. So this video will be first here about the travel here. And then later it will be the video about the chargers in Yellowstone National Park.